You are looking at the most ruthless, power-hungry politician in Warrior Cat's history. A giant who secured 9 lives, only to lose them all to a single devastating slash. Long before he was a tyrant, he was Tiger Kit. Born weak but quickly shaped under the brutal mentorship of Thistleclaw, who taught him that blood was the only true currency. Under Thistleclaw's cruel gaze, young Tigerpaw fiercely attacked a small black kitten who wandered too close to their borders, unknowingly planting the seeds of his own eventual destruction. Tigerclaw grew into a towering, muscle-bound ThunderClan warrior with a heavy silhouette and unusually long claws. While his clanmates saw a brave protector, his mind secretly plotted total dominion. His rise began at Sunning Rocks. Amid the battle against RiverClan, Tigerclaw betrayed and took the life of his deputy, Redtail, clearing his path. Concealing his crime, Tigerclaw lied to his clan, claiming Redtail fell to the RiverClan deputy, Oakheart. After Lionheart later died in battle, that falsehood helped Tigerclaw become ThunderClan's trusted deputy. But young Ravenpaw witnessed the murder. As Tigerclaw plotted to silence him, the bright, flame-coloured apprentice Firepaw intervened, protecting his friend and harbouring deep, dangerous suspicions about the deputy. Desperate for the leadership, Tigerclaw arranged a lethal trap at the Thunderpath, intending for Bluestar to be crushed by monsters. Instead, young Cinderpaw fell victim, leaving her permanently crippled. Frustrated by subtle schemes, Tigerclaw allied with bloodthirsty, exiled rogues. Together they launched a surprise invasion on ThunderClan's camp, intending to assassinate Bluestar in the screaming, violent chaos. In the thick of battle, Tigerclaw cornered a fragile, grieving Bluestar inside her den. He pinned her to the dirt, preparing to defeat her and claim her leadership. Just as Tigerclaw prepared to strike, Fireheart burst into the den. The flame-coloured warrior fought with furious desperation, ultimately overpowering the massive tabby and exposing his deep treason. Stripped of his rank and banished forever, Tigerclaw stood before his clan under a dark, storm-swept sky. He spat a final, bone-chilling vow of revenge before vanishing into exile. Exiled and homeless, Tigerclaw wandered the borderlands. Rather than admitting defeat, his brilliant, toxic mind searched for a weak target, a clan vulnerable enough to be conquered from within. That weakness appeared when a deadly sickness ravaged ShadowClan, leaving them leaderless and broken. Tigerclaw emerged from the shadows, presenting himself as the strong, fiercely capable savior they desperately needed. At the sacred moonstone, StarClan reluctantly granted him 9 lives, hoping to heal ShadowClan. He arose as Tigerstar, a legitimate leader backed by the divine ancestors he secretly despised. But one clan was not enough. Through sheer intimidation and dark manipulation, Tigerstar forced Leopardstar of RiverClan into an alliance, forging a massive, terrifying superclan known as TigerClan. To solidify his control, Tigerstar enforced a cruel reign, ordering half-clan cats imprisoned in a bone cage. He watched coldly as Stonefor fell while protecting young apprentices. To resist Tigerstar's tyranny, Firestar, now leading ThunderClan, joined forces with WindClan to create LionClan. The entire forest was divided into 2 massive armies, poised for total war. Seeking an absolute advantage, Tigerstar ventured deep into the grimy, human-ruled Two-Leg place. There, he sought a mysterious, vicious army of urban stray cats known to the forest as BloodClan. There he met Scourge, a small, ice-eyed black tom wearing a tooth-studded collar. Tigerstar foolishly believed he could easily control this tiny rogue, offering him half of the forest. Tigerstar marched BloodClan to the forest boundary, presenting them to LionClan as an unstoppable threat. He demanded Firestar's immediate surrender, believing his grand alliance had secured absolute victory. But Firestar stepped forward, speaking directly to Scourge and exposing Tigerstar's history of lies, murder, and betrayals. Scourge listened in cold silence, evaluating his massive, untrustworthy partner. Scourge calmly postponed the battle for 3 days, saying he would think about Firestar's warning. Outraged at losing control of his ally, Tigerstar lunged at the small black cat, demanding that he attack immediately. With supernatural blinding speed, Scourge struck. Using long claws reinforced with dog teeth, the tiny black Tom defeated Tigerstar with a single devastating blow. The wound was so devastating that even StarClan's power could not heal it. Tigerstar's 9 lives were lost one after the other, ending his reign on the spot. Tigerstar's obsession with absolute power granted him 9 lives, yet his arrogance blinded him to a tiny, forgotten enemy. Like and follow for more dark, tragic histories from the Warriors.